Hey, what's going on guys, and welcome back to another episode in my Football Manager series. This is episode number 69, and today we are returning with two massive games of our Tigers in a series-defining episode really, and without question one of the biggest episodes of this series. We first faced Chelsea in the FA Cup semi-final at Wembley, trying to get to the FA Cup final for the first time in the series, and then take on Middlesbrough away at the Riverside Stadium, where a win will guarantee a top 3 finish for the first time in the series as well. So two absolutely huge games today. No games off camera because you saw the last 3 in the last episode, the draws against City and then the win over Palace. So let's dive straight into it. First game, it is Chelsea, it is at Wembley, it is the FA Cup semi-final. It's our third trip to Wembley after the FA Cup semi-final a couple years ago and also the EFL Cup final against Spurs as well. We lost both of those games, so far we're 0-2 here at Wembley. Now let's get it right at the third time of asking. So coming into the game, you can see right now what players are currently out for it. Reed is still injured, of course, and Walker, Peters and Lecco, of course, with light injuries as well. So we'll play the 3-5-2 for this game. It's a bold thing to do against Chelsea's side, and their form of late, by the way, has been fantastic. I mean, really, really great. That's our form, sorry. Their form of late has been absolutely fantastic, really great. One defeat to United, but we can't really take much out of that because we know that United beat everyone in this game. But so many wins in succession. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wins in 8 games, and only letting 3 goals as well. Chelsea have been great, and I must say, even though the bookies are as favourites for this game, I think it's going to be tight and could go down all the way to penalty. So this will be a team for the game then, 3-5-2. These are our instructions. We have Raj in goal, the captain, the back 3 of Dimov, Sonogo and the Moose. In midfield, Huck on the left, Bali on the right, and our midfield trio is Kirkpatrick, Fruit, Balut and Saidi. Up top together, Brian Donnelly and Ruggiero, and on the bench, Vakari, Keane, Malonas, Becerra, Barkley, Olivier and Berahino. First game, it's Chelsea. Diving straight into it. What a massive game. Come on, Ol. We need to get to another cup final. Come on, Ol. Come on, we've got to get it right now. 8 seasons in, no silverware, 2 cup finals, and we've lost them both. This is the year where things go right. We started off this game quite brightly. Chelsea have had more of the ball. We've had more shots, though. Let's get the first highlight here. Ruggiero loses out to Kurt Zouma in the air, though, but Saidi nods it on towards Farouk Balut. Come on, Hull City. Willie Hack down the left-hand side, back inside towards Kirkpatrick. First chance and first goal for us, and I'll be loving life. Saidi on the ball, has Ruggiero ahead of him, picks him out. Donnelly's free, but he doesn't need him. What a goal from Ruggiero, and the Brazilian fires us in front. What a finish! I was just about to say, why are you shooting from that tight angle? Donnelly was free in the area, but he said, sod Brian, I'm the alpha male of this team, and cannons one in off the underside of the crossbar. Absolutely sensational goal from the 6'6" striker. Saidi with the through ball. Look at Donnelly, he's all alone. He doesn't need him though. It's off the post actually. What a finish from Ruggiero. He thumped that one, and Hull take the early lead. Come on, the Tigers. Not going to be celebrating too much though, because we know in the Champions League final last year, we scored in the first half and we're leading by the break. We end up losing it 3-1. So let's calm down, let's find a second goal, and let's get a cushion and some breathing room. Balut on the ball, dances round one, finds Brian Donnelly, down the left-hand side, has Ruggiero at the back stick. Can he pick him out? No, he's found Hack instead, and it might drop to the Ruggiero, and it does! 2-0 to the Tigers, both goals for the Brazilian, double figures for him as well, 2-0 Hull. What a fantastic first half an hour. Oh, get in. Brian Donnelly down the left, feeds it towards the near post. Huck with the finish, had it tackled by Kurt Zouma, deflected off Kurt Zouma, and Ruggiero tucks it home from 4 yards. Let's calm down because we know Chelsea are a really good side, in really good form now as well. There's plenty of this game left to go. We've capitulated before in big games. Let's not do it again though. Half time, it's 2-0, and as things stand, we'll be booking another place at Wembley in a few weeks' time. I need some water. Barley with another injury. He picked up a knock earlier in the game as well, now a more serious one it seems, but he should be able to play on for the time being. Hack inside towards Saidi. Can we make it free? As Saidi on the ball goes for goal, fires it over the bar. We've been the better team in this game. With 25 minutes to go, we've choked quite a few times in big games, so I still feel like Chelsea get back into this one, but right now we're doing well to keep them at bay. Oh god, no. Corner for Chelsea though. João Mario takes it, and Raj gets caught in no man's land, and thankfully Sane can only hit it back towards João Mario. In goes the second delivery, and Sonogo heads it clear. Raj, in this second half of the season, has been coming for crosses and getting nowhere near them. His aerial ability has been really, really poor. Fortunately though, bailed out there as Chelsea couldn't take advantage. And as we're now entering stoppage time, we are still up by 2, and that is going to do it. And for the first time ever, Hull City, under my management, are heading to the FA Cup final. And we've done it. We've got the win in the first of the big 2 games today. We've got the Middlesbrough game to come as well. We still want to win that as well, so we can guarantee a top 3 finish for the first time in the series as well. But we're 1 out of 2 today. We've got the win, and we're heading back to Wembley in a couple of weeks' time as well. Thank goodness for that. And we still have a chance of winning some silverware in our 8th season as well. It's been a long time coming, but we have ourselves our first ever FA Cup final. We couldn't do it in the EFL Cup final. We couldn't do it in the Champions League final. Can we now do it in the FA Cup final as the Barley is out for 2 weeks, and that is not good. Will he be okay for the FA Cup final coming the end of the season? Yeah, he'll be fine for that, obviously. And thank goodness for that. So we get the first win of 2 today, but we can't sleep on this and rest on this. We now got Middlesbrough to come as well, and we need to win that one too to guarantee a top 3 finish. Let's keep making progression. And as we're advancing through, oh my goodness, Sunderland beat United. Wow. That's the biggest shock of today's episode. Not us winning the FA Cup semi-final, but Sunderland beat United 2-0. And that means as well, we're not going to win the league undefeated. Oh my goodness, Sunderland. Is that David Moyes? It is. It's still David Moyes. It's David Moyes' revenge. They sacked him all those years ago. He never forgot. And now he's cost them the undefeated season as well. Oh my goodness gracious me. United on the decline? Obviously not. But still. Oh my. Of course they're not on the decline. It's Manchester United and Football Manager, for goodness sake. They're winning the season every single year with us being in this series at whole. But anyway, the other FA Cup semi-final just saw there finished Spurs 1, City 4. So in the final, we'll be taking on Manchester City at Wembley, and I wanted Spurs, but instead it's City. And considering the fact they brushed us aside in the Champions League semi-finals, that is not the team I was after. So it'll be City at Wembley in the FA Cup semi-final. That'll be in the next episode, and the series finale, the season finale as well. But to be honest, if we win that, I might possibly make that the series finale, because that'll be our first ever trophy, and it'll be nice to end on that. But then again, considering how we've played in our 2 finals so far, we probably will get absolutely thumped. So yeah, it's City in the FA Cup final. Bring them on. It's not who I wanted, but bring them on. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, I don't predict us beating City in the final, because obviously they beat us so comfortably. No, Toronto FC. They beat us so comfortably in the Champions League semi-finals, in that first leg in particular, of course, the 3-0 thumping. I think we're really going to be up against it for that final, but we've lost 2, so surely 3rd time lucky. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. We'll finally get a win and finally get some silverware, because I don't want to go into our 9th season in charge with still no trophies in the cabinet. With Swansea, I'd won pretty much everything by this stage. With Hull, obviously not. But anyway, we're going into the second and final game of today's episode then as we advance to it. It's Middlesbrough away at Riverside Stadium. Of course, it's the late kickoff, so I continue to talk whilst we continue to wait for the game to come. But it's Middlesbrough away, and due to City winning against Norwich in the earlier kickoff, that means that we still do need to win if we are to guarantee a top 3 finish for the first time in the series as well. So getting to the FA Cup final is not enough for me this season. I also want us to make progression in the league as well. I said last year I wanted to get to the top 3. We didn't. We finished in 4th. This year, we've got to do it. We've got to make progression. You know, last 4 years finishing in 4th place, that's still pretty impressive for Hull City. You know, 3 straight years of 4th place. But we need to go to 3rd now. We need to go to 3rd. So we are 7 points clear of City. Chelsea. No, City in 4th, isn't it? It's Chelsea who are in 5th and going for 4th. Yeah, that's right. But anyway, we need to win this game regardless and get it done today. So this will be the team for the game then, not the Barley because he's injured. We'll bring on Bakera instead to play down the right hand side. We'll put Lecco on the bench if we can. And should we make any changes? No, we'll leave it as it is. And go with a winning formula. So 3-5-2, same instructions, 1 change to team, and this is the game. Raj in goal, back three, of Demo, Sonogo and the Moose in the midfield, Hack on the left, Bakera on the right. Love those 2 down the flanks. And in the middle, Kirkpatrick, Balut and Saidi. Up top together, Donnelly and the main man, Ruggiero, and on the bench, Vicari, Keane, Malone, as Barkley, Lecco, Olivier, and Saido as well. So it's Middlesbrough, it's away, and a win, I think, guarantees top 3. Let's get it done. That Chelsea game has really cheered me up, man. Seriously, I was in such a bad mood today as well for reasons I won't go into to keep these episodes lighthearted. But that's really cheered me up, man. Seriously. And if we beat Borough as well, I'll be even happier as Ruggiero finds Donnelly, who should be through, and Svilar makes the save. How many times does Brian Donnelly miss those one-on-ones? You know, earlier on in the series, in like season 2 and 3, he did it even more so than he does now. But he still hasn't managed to get the composure I want him to. If you look at his attribute changes, I might show you after the game as well. just to show it. It's really interesting, but I've been individually training his composure since the day he signed from Rangers back in Season 2, and it's got to a really good level now. I think it's 16, but he still misses so many one-on-ones, and it's so frustrating. So we're approaching the hour mark now. I'm going to make some changes as we've got 30 minutes to go, and I'm going to take off Kirkpatrick, who has a knock. And we're going to switch to our 4-2-4 as Dimov heads the ball off the line. I just saw that in the background there as Borough escape. That happens so often, man. And I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to play Balut at right back as a wing back. We are going to play Huck as our left back. We're going to take off who's been our worst defender today. Sonogo, Dimov, or the Moose. It's been Dimov, hasn't it? So we'll take off Dimov and we'll switch those two around because the Moose has the better weak foot rating. And we're going to bring on a couple of wingers. Olivier on the left. Lecco on the right. Just noticing Kirkpatrick has still got a knock. So actually what we'll do is we'll change things up a little bit. And we'll take off Kirkpatrick instead and play Balut as our ball-winning midfielder. What am I doing here? Is that right? Yeah, there we go. And Bakary, who can play as a wing-back, of course, in that role as well. And I'll bring on Jonathan Lecco as well. So still time, just over 28 minutes to go. Going to the 4-2-4. Hopefully it'll win us the game. Highlight for Borough, though. 7 minutes to go. They throw it straight to us, and Bakary launches it long towards Berahino, who could be through off the bench. It's Saido who shoots it straight into the side netting. Needed to have a supporting run there, but there was no one with him. And I think that is probably going to do it. So a 2-0 win over Chelsea. Oh, no. Anti-jinx in full effect. Come on, Ruggiero on the ball. Back to Bakary. Crosses a deep one. Olivier. Oh, he's headed it wide. What a miss from the Belgian. And that would have won us the game as well. So a couple of really good late chances for Hull. But unfortunately, they're going to come in vain as we missed them both. And it's going to finish 0-0. So a disappointing goalless draw away at the Riverside. And we dominated in this game. 23 shots, 9 on target. But that miss from Donnelly was so poor. And in the end, it's cost us the game as well. So I think what we might do is play the... as Olivier could have been through there, but the referee blows full time. I think what we might do is play the penultimate game of the season and see if we can wrap up the top 3 then. So I'm going to kindly tell the boys I was disappointed in their performances. And we should have won that game, man. Seriously, got some good chances there. We just couldn't take them. And yeah, we'll play the penultimate game of the season, because that can still guarantee a top 3 finish if we win it, and City fail to win their game in hand. Alright, so third and hopefully final game today. If we don't get into the top 3 after this game, I might be tempted to play the 4th game and just give you a massively long episode today, which wasn't planned at all. But the episodes have lately been quite long, and I know some of you guys do prefer those for just some nice background noise whilst you're playing your save. But I don't know, I wasn't planning on doing 4 games today. I wasn't planning on doing 3, like the other episodes I've released this weekend. But anyway, we got Arsenal here. It's a third versus second game, and due to how tight the league table is right now, there's still a chance we could finish in the top 2 this season. But maybe I'm asking a bit too much of that. So we'll go to 3-5-2 once again then. And yeah, I don't really want to make too many changes, but I might give Berahino a start over Donnelly, as I said I would. And we'll drop Donnelly, and we'll let Berahino have a go and see what he can do. Maybe bring Barkley in for Saidi as well, who I must say this season has been very disappointing. Saidi, to be honest, has been... I gotta be honest, one of my most... I really like him, you know, I really do, but one of my most disappointing signings. I had such big hopes for the guy. He hit the ground running, but since then, he's tailed off a little bit, particularly this season. And it's such a shame. But anyway, we'll go with this team for the game then. 3-5-2. We are at home, so I'm not going to play the 5-3-2. Although I could if I wanted to. I could if I wanted to, you know. And we beat Arsenal on the counter in our last league meeting. No, 3-5-2. This will be the team for the game then. Raj in goal, back 3 of Dimov, Sonogo and Moose. In midfield, Hack on the left, Bakary on the right. And in the middle, Kirkpatrick, Balut and now Barkley. Up top together, Ruggiero and Saido. And on the bench, we'll have Bakary, Keane, Malonas, Saidi, Lecco, Olivier and Donnelly. And yeah, let's dive straight into it. In fact, let's give Balut a start in the ball in midfield role, because he can play there with his range of stats. And we'll let Malonas play alongside Barkley in the deep line playmaker role as well. So yeah, let's do it. It's the 3rd game today, hopefully the final one. Let's get the win and guarantee a top 3 finish. Come on, Hull City. I don't know if you guys agree here, but I'm going to give you a bit of a heads up for what I plan to do. Oh, Watford get in 1-0 up. Michael Levy already on City. I'm going to give you guys a heads up to my future plans for my content on my channel, as Arsenal could go in front. Oh, for God's sake. Should have started a 5-3-2, shouldn't I? Goodness sake, Watford go in front, I start celebrating, and Arsenal go in front with Haddad at the back stick. What a goal that is, but again, Rad should be doing better there, and he got his angles completely wrong. So as I was saying, before I was rudely interrupted by my opponent scoring against me, my future plans for my channel, like I want to do like a series where I'm able to talk candidly about like real life topics as well, because I haven't done that for the past like 2 years now. My long-term subs that are still here will know that that was what I used to do quite a lot in my live commentaries, my FIFA videos. Haven't been able to do that quite a lot of late, but in FIFA 18, I'd like to do that again. And I'm thinking about FM, like making that a series where the episodes are like super long. Oh my goodness gracious me. Is that Bakera's goal or an own goal? No, it's alternative rock. Oh, I've definitely cheered up now. It's alternative rock with the own goal. Bakera down the right tries to cross it. It deflects off the music genre and really fails to keep it out. Both goalkeepers should have done better for the goals, but it's 1-1. I'm just going to shut up now because this has been a crazy episode. Yeah, I was basically done there. Essentially what I'm saying is that I want to do like a series in FIFA 18 or when Football Manager comes out a bit later as well, where I can just talk candidly and openly about real life topics. Maybe football, maybe just anything really that's going on in the real world. You know, maybe not too much politics stuff, because I try not to get involved in that now because I've got such a diverse audience. But just something that can be like a 30-minute episode like each time, where you guys can have it on in the background. And it's just really calm, really casual, you know, because I sort of miss doing that and being more mature as well. But anyway, we'll see. It's 1-1 in this game, though. What a crazy possible third and final game today. Alternative rock. I absolutely love that. 1-1, and first highlight of the second half comes to us as well. Sido tracking down a loose ball and keeping hold of it. Back towards Baloo on a booking. Might take him off soon for Kirkpatrick as Barkley gets on the ball and gives it back towards Blagavesta Bulgarian. Dimov into Baloo as we keep hold of it. We're forced all the way backwards, but that's okay with me because we're good on the ball. So long as we don't launch it like that, it's not... Okay, that's fine then. Ruggiero to Barkley. Out wide towards Bakera, playing well of late down the right-hand side. Can he cross the Winston centre? Yes, he can. Ruggiero with 3-2 makes it 2-1. And as things stand, let's not jinx it, but we're going up to second place. What an inspired signing Bakera has been, by the way. Hasn't played all of our games in the second half of the season, but I've got to say I'm absolutely loving him. He's not getting on very well with Kante, unfortunately, in the tutoring. His stats aren't going up and his determination is still 11 as well, but... the mentor program might not be working out with him like it has with everyone else, but it's okay, he's playing well, and that's the most important thing. 2-1, can Arsenal reply instantly? Oh, almost, just wide of the post. We're still in front though. Another highlight here for Arsenal though, as Warburton plays it back towards Petrio and crosses to the back stick, and Raj does well to claim that one. Been a little bit nervy with balls into the box of Raj of late for obvious reasons, but still 2-1 to Hull with just under half an hour to play. This game is going to put us into second place if we can hold on. Berahino wins the header, and I'll Hack on the ball. Still Willie Hack, out wide towards Barkley. Bakera's in space, he finds him. Bakera, oh, he should have scored. What a miss. Corner for us a few minutes afterwards as well. Balut takes it. Goalkeeper got stranded in no man's land there. Moves back to Ruggiero. Berahino, oh, horrible miss. Or is it, no, it's a deflection actually. And still 2-1. Tell you what, this game's had a lot of chances, but we're still in front by a goal. And as things stand, I'm definitely playing the fourth game as well today, treating you to a massive bumper episode to end the weekend off. And, well, I'll have to, because it'll be a big episode, because we'll have a chance to finish in the top 2 for the first time ever. So another highlight here with 8 minutes to go. Can we wrap the points up here and move into second place? Saidi on the ball out wide towards Hack. And our left midfielder gets past one into Saidi off the bench. And Saidi back towards Barkley. Come on, let's get a third goal and get these 3 points. Ruggiero turns his man, finds space to shoot, and really makes the save as we're still up by 1. Come on, let's see this out. One more highlight with 30 seconds of normal time to play. Can Arsenal get that point and ensure they'll stay in second? Dragomir finds the number 8 and he goes for goal and Raj fumbles it. Oh God, Raj. Oh God, it's offside. Oh, all right then. Raj, you are a lucky boy. Oh my word. So that should be the game then. 30 seconds of stoppage time to go. Corner claimed by Rulli. But I think that's going to do it. 2-1 the final score. And we will indeed play a fourth and final game today then, as we could finish in second place for the first time in the series. So top 3 is guaranteed for the first time. Now can we end it totally against all expectations with a top 2 finish? And my word, I'll be delighted with that because I did not see this coming. There's the final whistle. Let's play that fourth and final game. Big bumper episode today. And let's end the weekend and the episode on a high as well. Come on, Hull. Let's finish in the top 2. I need some water. Oh my goodness gracious me. Delighted, seriously. I was going to call today's episode the season finale because I thought it would be. I thought we'd lose to Chelsea in the FA Cup semi-final and not make the final. And then I thought we'd also beat Middlesbrough but not finish higher than third. So we'd guarantee a top 3 finish, but that's all we'd do. And I thought this would be the final episode of the season, but instead, I can't call it season finale because it's not. We've got the FA Cup final to come in the next episode, but I might call it season finale, and then in brackets, Kendrick Lamar's big bumper episode, because it has been a big bumper episode, and I can't stop singing, I need some water, something came over me, way too high to simmer down. Right, okay, so 3-5-2 for our 4th and final game today. My word, you've been treated to a lovely Sunday night treat, and this will be the team for the game. We should go the same lineup because we beat Arsenal with it, and let's see if we can get the job done. Actually, I kind of want to get some fitness back for my players ahead of the FA Cup final, so what I might do is start Bali instead of Bakera, which is a shame to let him rest today because he played so well in the last game. We'll play Olivier down the left as well, so we'll get those two back their match fitness back. And Berahino played poorly in the last game in his start, so I'll give Donnelly the start actually. This is the game to get his confidence back, get a few goals ahead of the FA Cup final. So let's go with that lineup, and let's put Reed on the bench as well, so might give him a bit of match sharpness too. And let's go with this team. So I'll play Keane as well ahead of Sonogo too, because why not? This will be the team. I keep on changing it. I keep saying this will be a team. I keep on changing it. This will be the team for the game then. It's 3-5-2. It's Raji in goal, back three of Dimov, Keane and Moose. In midfield, Olivier on the left, Barley on the right, and in the middle, Kirkpatrick, Balut and Barkley. Up top together, Donnelly and Ruggiero. And on the bench, Fakari, Sonogo, Malona, Saidi, Bakara, Huck and Brian Reed. Very attack-minded lineup. Gotta hope for some goals and guarantee a top 2 finish. Let's get the job done. Come on, Hull City. United, we are coming for ya. Arsenal, by the way, away at Vicarage Road for the final game of the season, so tough tie for them. We've got destiny in our own hands, though. Win today, and it doesn't matter what they do, as West Brom had the first chance of the game, and they've... Oh, just about managed to get it away, and Olivier clears as well. Thank goodness for that. The ball hits the bar, and it's a scramble on the goal line, but Hull survive an early scare from the baggies. Oh, and Watford have gone in front. Get in for Levy's done it again. Michael Levy, Hull City legend, never played for the club before. Wasn't that Clinton and Jai back in the day doing it for us as they go in front there? Thank goodness. So still 0-0, and as things stand, doing enough, but I want to go and I want to win. Barkley finds Olivier down the left. Can he cross? Yes, he can. Ruggiero. Oh. I don't know what happened there. He didn't want to shoot there, the Brazilian. He had a chance to, and he just left it. But there's Barkley winning it back, spreading it out wide, and maybe another chance down left-hand side. Olivier on the ball, plays it across towards Barley, down the right. Wingers combining. Go on, skin him, son, skin him. No, tackle by Winks, and West Brom get it clear. Keane into intercept, though. Back out wide towards Barley, and now Balut receives the ball, and plays it long to Donnelly. Great chance here. Can he control? Yes, he can. Can he cross? Well, yes, he can. Ruggiero heads it down to Olivier. Oh, yes, brilliant finish. And Hull go in front 11 minutes before the break. And the Belgian back in the team is back on the score sheet. I got to say, Donnelly this season has not scored as many goals as the past couple, but he's been involved in a lot more goals this season in terms of setting them up. Crosses to the middle, Ruggiero nods it down, and Olivier says, cheers for that one, big boy. I'm going to finish it home and make it 1-0. So West Brom, very unlucky not to be leading in this game, but now we have the advantage, and can we make it 2? 7 minutes before the break, free kick to the centre, headed clear. Look at Michael Keane charging after the ball, winning it back, showing why he's got that new contract, finds the Moose, Olivier in space, takes it round one. Can he cross? Yes, he can. Ruggiero gets his repayment from Olivier, who he just set up, makes it 2-0. It's 4 goals in 4 games, I think, now, and we double our advantage. And as things stand, guaranteeing a top 2 finish as well. The Belgian with the cross and the Brazilian with the finish, those two linking up for both of our goals, and we lead by 2. And with Watford still in front as well, it's looking very likely we're going to finish in 2nd place, a record high for Hull, to end our 8th season. I need some water, I can't stop. So Arsenal just come from behind to take the lead at Vicarage Road then before the hour mark. Is 2-1 there. But of course, due to us winning, it doesn't matter. So 25 minutes to go. We're still up by 2. And as things stand, we're guaranteeing a position of number 2 for our 8th season. So 11 minutes to go. Another highlight here, maybe for West Brom to get back in the game and make me sweat a little bit. Ponce finds Harry Winks out wide towards that Tyler Roberts. It must be Roberts down the right hand side, getting past one, crossing. Ponce is there and crosses, and there's a goal. It's Mathisen, a young left winger that I've been keeping my eye on. That makes it 2-1. Now with 10 minutes to go, if they score another, and due to Arsenal winning, we're going to drop down from 2nd to 3rd. So still in front, still leading. But I must say I'm beginning to sweat a little bit. West Brom going to be the party poopers on the final day? Let's find out. God, I really hope not, but another chance for the Baggies here with just over 7 minutes to go. Harry Winks on the ball. Lovely ball to the goal scorer, and a chance for him to cross and score. It's Roberts. Oh, it's 2-2. We've thrown it away, and we're going to throw away a top 2 finish. Well, this isn't good motivation, is it? I mean, this is not good motivation at all. We were leading by 2 goals, and we're going to throw it away. We might as well go for it now and just go for the jugular and send everyone forward. And see if we can try and find a goal, even though we're really going to be exposed at the back. But sod it, man. We need to find a goal. Let's bring on Saidi for Barkley and see if he can provide us some heroics. But I can't believe that. I genuinely cannot believe that. We're going to throw away a top 2 finish in the final 10 minutes when we were leading by 2 goals to 0 at home against West Brom. And do you know what? I was ending this episode... Oh, my God. Oh my God. I mean, oh my God. That really is just, that just sums it all up. I mean, that really does sum it all up. I can't believe it. I mean, it's my stupid fault for those stupid tactics, going to FIFA style tactics, but it's Hull 2, West Brom 3, and we're going to lose on the final day when we were leading by 2 with 10 minutes to go. I can't believe that. I actually can't believe that. I mean, the draw would have felt like a defeat regardless. So I'm not really that bothered that we ended up losing it, because it wouldn't have mattered anyway how we drawn the game. It still would have felt like a defeat, finishing in 3rd. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. We've got the FA Cup final to come against City. It was all happy. It was all smiles. And we've choked away a top 2 finish. So that's going to end today's episode then, the Football Manager series, guys. It was all happy. It was all happy. It was all smiles. And that's brilliant, isn't it? Great confidence going into the FA Cup final. City in the final episode coming tomorrow or Tuesday. And after that choke and collapse and bottle, I must say I'm feeling extremely nervous that we're going to bottle our 3rd final as well. But thanks for watching the episode. It's still good that we finished in the top 3. It's our highest ever finish in the Premier League. We'll discuss it more in the next episode in the FA Cup final against City. But it's not great, is it? It's not a great way to end the episode that was all smiles until the final 10 minutes of our 4th and final game. So thanks for watching the episode, guys. Much love to you all. We're going to end it there, and we'll come back for the FA Cup final in the next episode, the final episode of the season against Manchester City, going for our first piece of silverware. And on the basis of those final 10 minutes, we're not feeling confident. But thanks for watching. Much love to you all. Have a great week. Have a great Sunday night. Hope you had a great weekend. And I will see you for the season finale, the FA Cup final v City, very soon. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. That sums up the entire series. I need some water.